Saturday, June 28th. This is a Tarsacci MDT 8000 video wrap-up on my experience at the Santa Cruz beach and boardwalk. I hunted for about 2 hours, and I wasn't really too confident on finding that many targets because of guys like Pirate Mike and Dan the Magnet Man out of Monterey. They visit this beach regularly, but I took the 45-minute or so drive down to the boardwalk, and with my Tarsacci and sand basket in hand, got my steps in, and this is what I found. So I'm not set up to do a live hunt like those guys do, but I'll explain a couple of things. So it looks like I got 2 rings, a key ring, some junk jewelry, 2 dimes, 1 nickel, 15 pennies. A piece of tin foil was laying just on top of the ground, and not only did I had the Tarsacci adjusted so it would ignore foil, and that's done with its patented salinity balance, which is adjustable. It's the only detector that can do that. So the Tarsacci is it's a hybrid. That is, the name is MDT 8000. That's the model, and it has not changed since it was introduced right around 2017. I've been a Tarsacci dealer since 2018. It's a fair-traded boutique metal detector that is not produced for the masses, like some of the competitors from MineLab, Nocta, Garrett. This is a small company owned by Dimitar Gargov, who did previously work for Fisher and produced the Coin ID, the Gold Strike, and the Coin Strike, and one other model. And I've got things tuned on because I've got tremendous amount of EMI, so the sensitivity is only at 1, but the settings were pretty much what I was using. Black sand was activated on, salinity balance at 32. Tracking is turned off, you really don't need it. I like 9 kilohertz because this, you can select 6.4, 9, you can go to 9 kilohertz, of course, 12 kilohertz, which reminded me of the older Tesoro detectors, and up to 18.9 approximately. I run it in mixed mode. Mixed mode is a sequence. It gives you the all metal, followed by the discrimination, and the discrimination channel is amplified. Although I set the discriminator at 0, so when I go over any iron, I can hear it in the all metal mode, and I don't get an amplified discrimination response. It's easier on my ears. This is a very unique, simple interface. You can adjust the volume. Ground balance is really simple. But anyway, let me go over some of the targets here. First is the tin foil. And as you can see, it doesn't even respond to it. And that's the beauty about the Tarsacci MDT 8000. It doesn't respond to hot rocks, coke. You can adjust it to ignore your finer tin foil. That's a nuisance. And then we have the dime. It's giving us a 17. That's outside of the sand. Black sand can skew the visual target ID, as it does in all detectors. Here's a nickel. No, that's not a, it can't be a nickel. Oh, it's a quarter. I'm sorry. It's a quarter. Let's do that again. It's a quarter that's worn. It's giving me a 19. And it was been in the Santa Cruz sand for a long time. And then we have our zinc penny. $13 to $14. And this should be a copper penny. Three points higher at 17. I did find a magnetic backing, probably used in a cell phone. That was a large target, I could tell. CLE all metal is pretty, would indicate to me it's a larger target. So mixed mode does allow you to sense whether it's a small target or a large target. I dug this Jukes cap up too. It fell right into like where a small ring is at 4. I dug a couple of can slaw. This is that junk jewelry, or it looks like a pendant. It's got some gold in it. Must have. It's a low conductive metal. About a 5. Of course, a zipper pull. 6. And bottle caps. This is a looks like some type of a juice bottle cap. So when I go over it, it's generally higher. Now you notice the angle as I come off the edge of the loop, it goes down to minus 27. If I hold the bottle cap vertically, all negative numbers, because I've, the angle of the target in the ground. Now, the last go ring I found, this was at 2 scoops down, or approximately 10 inches, in the wet sand. It's got some little engravings, and that's in the gold area. 5. Now this was a first find of its kind. This is a very small, looks to have a little copper in it. I thought it was white gold, but it's not. It's giving me a 15. But here's the deal. This is engraved, and I'm not going to give you too much information on it, but this was a tribute to Delila Rose, who was born in 2017, about the time when the MDT 8000 was coming out, and before it was a dealer. It also has a sapphire in it, because Delila was born in September, and I want the parents of Delila to give me a call. My office number is 650-574-2012. Ask for Greg. I'm the owner, and I'll be glad to return this ring to them. I'm sure it's got some sentimental, and I've kept out some of the information on it as to make sure that the proper owner receives the ring, not somebody else. But this was a good day. It didn't take me long to get the targets. I was surprised as I watch a lot of these influencers on YouTube, like Monterey Dan, the Magnet Man, and they hit this beach regularly. Now Friday, the beach was about 1/3 packed, and it wasn't too bad. I didn't see any other detectorists, but I had a lot of fun. And like I said, I got my steps in. So as far as Tarsacci goes, and I've been a multi-line dealer for nearly 50, or in the hobby for nearly 50 years, starting seriously in '76. This by far is the best detector I've ever used in terms of performance. And although I'm displaying this video with the standard loop, I was actually using their newer 12-inch, which is just a fraction heavier, but it'll go 60% better performance over any other metal detector, and 40% compared to the standard loop, which is 40% better over the average competitors. So I can't say enough about the Tarsacci, and I can't wait when I'm invited in to go gold prospecting, because it does not see the hot rocks. And it's the only detector that acts like a pulse, because it is, and it discriminates like a VLF. And the price is $14.95. That is the MSRP, and it's fair traded. That is, Tarsacci does not want me to discount this, but my dealer discount is about half of what I get with a Garrett, Nocta, or in the past Minelab. So that's my story. So with the parents of Delila Rose, give me a call and describe when Delila was born, at what time, and her exact date of birth, and I'd be glad to return the ring. Thank you very much.